The KRF Center for Bangladesh and Global Affairs (CBGA) is a non-profit, non-government and knowledge-driven initiative with its key focus on research, publications, seminars, training, survey, advocacy and related activities on Bangladesh and global affairs. The center engages in a study, generates evidence and promotes research on multidisciplinary and multidimensional issues influencing Bangladesh in its policy and knowledge domains, particularly in the areas of security, diplomacy, foreign policy and international relations. The center has launched its podcast program CBGA Voices for wider access to people who have interest in the issues of foreign policy and international relations. Today we are presenting our first episode on the success story of Bangladesh from climate vulnerable nation to climate hero.
Shahana Begum, like more than 500,000 people in the country, lost her home and all other belongings and moved to the capital, Dhaka. Do you want to know why? It's Cyclone Sitran, which took away all her belongings by hitting the southern part of Bangladesh on October 24, 2022. With her family, she settled on the dry bank of the river Turag, Dhaka, in desperation to save their existence. Like Shahana, every year millions of people are forced to leave their homes and resettle in a new city due to the unexpected environmental forces.
Bangladesh is one of the most vulnerable countries to tropical cyclones and floods due to its location at the tail end of the fragile delta formed by the Ganges, Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers, which directly impacts its national economy. It has a coastline of 710 kilometers with an approximate population of 38.52 million, which is more than the population of Canada. It signifies the vulnerability of Bangladesh to a series of natural disasters like tropical cyclones, large-scale salinity intrusion, river erosion, etc. The rise in global temperature as well as the rise in sea level have turned Bangladesh into the poster child for global climate change impacts. Unfortunately, Bangladesh has to bear the brunt of this climate-induced vulnerability, which are caused by the century-long industrialization of developed nations.
However, it has not been sitting idle waiting for catastrophe to happen. Rather, it has invested in building its resilience through the Bangladesh Climate Change Strategy and Action Plan (BCCSAP) and the creation of two separate climate change funds with a combined value of nearly $500 million. Moreover, Bangladesh has launched the Mujib Climate Prosperity Plan to put her on a journey from climate vulnerability to climate prosperity.
As a significant player in global climate diplomacy and during the presidency of CVF, Bangladesh has emerged as a bold voice in the climate change negotiations under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was declared the winner of the United Nations Champions of the Earth Award. Thus, Bangladesh represents a success story showing the power of self-determination to become a climate hero. Because of this, the number of people has lost their lives owing to natural calamities has decreased to double or triple digits in subsequent years.
This year, COP27 is taking place in the Egyptian coastal city of Sharm el-Sheikh, tasked with greening the global economy and helping the poor and climate vulnerable nations. Bangladesh has joined COP27 and put a meaningful voice representing the developing world. It has advocated for the loss and damage policy, which requires an effective global response. Shahana Begum's problem isn't only Bangladesh's problem. Rather, it is the problem of the whole world, indiscriminate to developing and developed nations. If the developed nations don't fulfill their commitments to the expected level, the struggle with climate change will engulf the entire humanity.